Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is this on? I'm assuming it's on. Hi. Hey, how you doing this morning? Yes, it's a Saturday morning, and I should be in bed, but I'm not. I'm here. How y'all doing? Hey, House. Good morning. Well, I guess since you're here, might as well bring this one up. Let's go!
The sun came up upon the left, out of the sea came he. And he shone bright, and on the right went down into the sea. Higher and higher every day, till over the mast at noon. The wedding guest here beat his breast, for he heard the loud bassoon. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest he beat his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. And now the storm blast came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his oar, taking wings, and chased us south along. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest he beat his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. Came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his oar, taking wings, and chased us south along. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, no new, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest he beat his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner.
Let's just keep it going.
A man who had fallen among thieves lay by the roadside on his back, dressed in 15 frayed ideas, wearing a round ear for a hat. Fate's pair of somewhat
Way up. How's you still there? That was disappointing. For some reason, I knew I should have restarted my computer. So, give me a wave if you're there. I'm just going to continue fucking playing music. It's a Saturday morning. I don't even know if I'm going to count this one as a show. Let's go here. Why not?
Ain't got nobody to share my bed. Ain't got nobody to hold my hand. Truth of the matters, I ain't got no man. Big boy opened his mouth and said, trouble with you is you ain't got no head. If you had a head and used your mind, you could have me with you all the time. She answered, babe, what must I do? Midnight o'er the dimmer's lonely bosom. Dark, dusky, windy, midnight swift are driven. The swelling vapors onward, every blossom bathes its bright petals in the tears of heaven. In perfect half-seen objects meet the sight. The other half our fancy must portray. One dull, lengthened sheet of swimming light lies the broad lake. The moon conceals her ray, sketched faintly by a pale and lurid gleam. Shot through the glimmering clouds, the lovely planet is shrouded in obscurity. The scream of owl is silent, and the rocks of granite rise tall and drearily, while damp and dank hang the thick willows on the reedy bank. Beneath the gurgling eddy slowly creep, blackened by foliage and the glutting wave that saps eternally the cold grey steep. Sounds heavily within the hollow cave. All earth is restless from his glossy wing. The heath fowl lifts his head at intervals. Wet, driving, rainy come the bursting squalls. All nature wears her dawn-dead covering. Tempest is gathered and the brooding storm spreads its black mantle over mountains forming. Mingled with the rising roar is swelling from the far hunter's booth, the bloodhounds yelling. The water falls in various cadence chiming, or in one loud unbroken sheet descending. Salute each other through the night's dark womb. The moaning pine trees to the wild blast bending are pictured faintly through the checkered gloom. The forest halfway up the mountain climbing resound with crash of falling branches quiver. Their ages mossy trunks. The startled doe leaps from a leafy lair. The swelling river winds his broad stream, majestic, deep and slow.
All right, where was we? We were right here.
After great pain, a formal feeling comes. The nerves sit harmonious like tombs. The stiff heart questions, was it he that bore? And yesterday was centuries before. The feet, mechanical, go round a wooden way of ground, or error, art, regardless, grown a quartz, contentment like a stone. as freezing persons. Recollect the snow, first chill, then stupor, then the letting go. Then the letting go. This is the hour of lead. This is the hour of lead.
I guess this morning I don't have much to say.
He sleeps on the top of a mast with his eyes fast closed. The sails fall away below him like the sheets of his bed, leaving out in the air of the night the sleeper's head. Asleep he was transported there, asleep he curled in a gilded ball on the mast top, or climbed inside a gilded bird, or blindly seated himself astride. I am founded on marble pillars, said a cloud.
Now as the train bears west, its rhythm rocks the earth. And from my Pullman berth, I stare into the night, while others take their rest. Bridges of iron lace, a suddenness of trees, a lap of mountain mist, all cross my line of sight. Then a bleak, wasted place, and a lake below my knees. Full on my neck I feel the straining at a curve. My muscles move with steel, I wake in every nerve, I wake in every night. I watch a beacon swing from dark to blazing bright. We thunder through ravines and gullies washed with light. Beyond the mountain pass, mist deepens on the bay. We rush into a rain that rattles double glass. We'll shake the roadbed stone, the pistons jerk and shove. I stay up half the night to see the land I love. The land I love. Then a bleak, wasted place, and a lake below my knees. Full on my neck I feel the straining at a curve. My muscles move with steel, I waken every nerve. I watch a beacon swing from dark to blazing bright. We thunder through ravines and gullies washed with light. Beyond the mountain pass, mist deepens on the pane. We rush into a rain that rattles double glass. We'll shake the roadbed stone, the pistons jerk and shove. I stay up half the night to see the land I love.
Hey, Maya. Thanks for stopping by. Yes. My sentiments is happy National Norway Day. How's it going, Power Lines? Parades are cool when they're for the right reasons, but since you're still here, Maya, let's play this one. I just gotta pull it up. Oh boy, it's too early in the morning, and I've definitely been up way too long already. But I wish I had this guy's problem.
When they come up to you as you're sitting quietly and lay their fat boobs on your knees and look into your eyes with their own big eyes and wistfully caress your cheek, and so without speaking say please. It's a clear invitation to come out and play, and you can't just tell them to go away. When the wine's round and they press up against you gently It's much like a musicless waltz as they talk about books. They all write books. That's foreplay, nothing else, my son. True sex, it's the talking that's false. But you can't make a snarky and sharpish riposte with words like forget it, get lost, when they stroke your hair too and finger your coat slyly, or lay a neat hand on your shirt. They all cast you as Faust, and they all Faust. Each one's a Gretchen made and pure, but they all want your hand up their skirt. So men of great talent must pay this high price, and no one will think that you're terribly nice. You live in this and dwell in lovers' eyes.
Oh, it's going to be one of those days, I hope. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just here. Let's see here. What do we got here? Oh yeah. I know, because I just decided to go on at like 3 o'clock in the morning when I had like woke up for the last couple times. I don't know. Hey, Nat Master, how's it going? And then, of course, there's our Sophia. How's it going, Mock? Glad y'all showing up here. So Maya just finished. Cool. Oh, this is not I don't know if you get I'm just going to continue. I'm just going to shut up and play some more music. How's that sound? Let's see here. Oh, yeah, what was I going to play? If I can figure out what the hell I want to play. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's too early in the morning, and I've definitely been up way too long. But here's a good one.
As a twig trembles which a bird lights on to sing, then leaves unbent, so is my memory thrilled and stirred. I only know she came and went, as clasped some lake by gusts unriven, the blue dome's measureless content. So my soul held that moment's heaven. I only know she came and went. As at one bound our swift spring heats, the orchard's full of bloom and scent. So clothe her May, my wintry sleeps. I only know she came and went. Stood and met my gaze through the low doorway of my tent. The tent is struck, the vision stays. I only know she came and went. As everyone bound our swift spring heaps, the orchard's full of bloom and scent. So clothe her
cool. I'll have to check out the replay crew because like I said, I decided I woke up for like the 4th or 5th time. Oh, old man bladder. Anyways, I woke up for like the 4th or 5th time this morning, and I was like, yeah, I might as well just go ahead and do a live. Didn't really plan on it. And then get on there, and there's a lot of activity. Of course, oh well. Cool. I do miss the ocean. All right, so let's just go ahead and play some more music because that's what I'm here for. All right. No, not that one. There. Wrong one. I know I found it. Right here. This one. Ah. Here we go. Well, good morning, D. Audrey Gore. How are you? And we specialize in the blues here. How's it going, Joe? Bananas? That reminds me, I got to go to the store and get bananas. I'm out. All right, so hey, let's just go ahead and play more blues then. Because, you know, we can. Let's see what I got here. Just gotta go for the right folder. I have several in here that are, let's go to the one that says blues. Oh, yeah, here. Landscapes, number 3. Heavy blue.
Do not suddenly break the branch or hope to find the white heart over the white well. Glance aside, not for lamps, do not spell old enchantments. Let them sleep. But not too deep. Lift your eyes where the roads dip and where the roads lie. Seek only there where the gray light meets the green air. The hermit's chapel, the pilgrim's prayer.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that, Joe. Yeah, oh dear. Well, maybe next time, if there is a next time. And then where's this one here? Oh, well, let's just play some more blues.
Fly buzz when I died. The stillness in the room was like the stillness in the air between the heaves of a storm. The eyes around had wrung them dry, and breaths were gathering firm for that last onset when the king be witnessed in the room. Keepsake signed away. What portion of me be assignable? And then it was there interposed a fly with blue uncertain stumbling buzz between the light and me. And then the windows failed, and then I could not see to see. see.
We're not stopping there.
I met the bishop on the road, and much said he and I. Those breasts are flat and falling now, those veins must soon be dry. Live in a heavenly mansion, not in some foul sty. Fair and foul are near of kin, and fair needs foul, I cried. My friends are gone, but that's the truth. No grave, no bed denied. Learned in bodily lowliness and in the heart's pride. A woman can be proud and stiff when on love intent, but love is pitched his mansion in the place of excrement. For nothing can be sold that has not been rent. A woman can be proud and stiff when on love intent, but love has pitched his mansion in the place of excrement. For nothing can be sold or whole that has not been
Well, let's just keep it going with the Williams. From Butler Yeats to Wordsworth.
I heard 1,000 blended notes while in a grove I sage reclined. In that sweet mood when pleasant thoughts bring sad thoughts to the mind.
To her fair works did nature link the human soul that through me ran, and much it grieved my heart to think what man has made of man. Through primrose tops in that green bower, the periwinkle trailed its wreath, and 'tis my faith that every flower enjoys And 'tis my faith that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. It breathes. It breathes.
Where is it? I gotta find this one. Oh, is it here? Let's see here. Ah, here it is. Let's continue with another William Shakespeare. Ah, yeah!
That thou hast her, it is not all my grief. And yet it may be said I loved her dearly. That she had thee is of my wailing chief. A loss in love that touches me more nearly. Loving offenders, thus I will excuse ye. Thou dost love her because thou know'st I love her. And for my sake, even so doth she abuse me. Suffering my friend for my sake to approve her. If I lose thee, my loss is my love's gain. And losing her, my friend, have found that loss. Both find each other and I lose both twain. And both for my sake lay on me this cross. But here's the joy, my friend, and I are one. Sweet flattery, then she loves but me alone. Thou dost love her because thou know'st I love her. And for my sake, even so doth she abuse me. Suffering my friend for my sake to approve her. If I lose thee, my loss is my love's gain. Thou dost love her because thou know'st I love her. And for my sake, even so doth she abuse me. Suffering my friend for my sake to approve her. Lay on me this cross. Oh yeah. And lose thee in my skein.
Morning, Haggis. Yeah, I'm in a mood. And you know what happens when I'm in a mood? Yeah. How's it going, Kelly? Glad you got here. Yeah. Oh my. So what do you think, mate? I'm not really doing the Irish. I mean the Aussie that much because I'm a hick and from the South. It's too early in the morning, and I've definitely been up too long. But that doesn't mean we can't play more music because that's what we're here for. Oh no, not that version of it because I want y'all to see the words. Yes, this one. Bookends number 1.
Bake the day she suddenly dropped dead. We chew it slowly, that last apple pie. Shocked into sleeplessness, you're scared of bed. We never could talk much, and now don't try. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular each but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular each but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books, books.
That is an understatement and a half, my friend. Oh, yeah. Gotta have to remember that one. Joe Bananas, sometimes I feel like a bookended, keeping myself up. You heard it here first. All right, so Eurovision finals tonight. Wow, I know how that is for you guys out there. I gotta address this first. One of the best quotes from Star Trek V is Scotty going, "The proper tool for the proper job." Oh, so yeah, okay. Which are the Scandinavian pals? I don't know. But since y'all talking about Eurovision, let's play a particular one here. I just gotta do this and do this here, and then it's right here. Ah, here we go. Get you dancing.
sunset or gray, dawn when the dagger points again of longing for what was never home. We needs must turn away from the voices that cry, come, that undersea ding-donging. Dingle-dongle bells and bluebells snap, dragon solstice, lunar love. The wasps are pulling the honey, or the lamp soft on the snow. These are the times at which the will is vulnerable, the trigger finger slow, the spirit lonely. These are the times at which aloneness is too right, when homesick for the hollow heart of the Milky Way, the soundless clapper calls and we would follow. But earth and will are stronger and nearer, and we stay. Dingle-dongle bells and bluebells snap, dragon solstice, lunar love. The wasp circling the honey, or the lamp soft on the snow. These are the times at which the will is vulnerable, the trigger finger slow, the spirit lonely. These are the times at which aloneness is too right, when homesick for the hollow heart of the Milky Way, the soundless clapper calls and we would follow. But earth and will are stronger and nearer, and we stay. And these are the times at which aloneness is too right, when homesick for the hollow heart of the Milky Way, the soundless clapper calls and we would follow. But earth and will are stronger and nearer, and we stay. And we stay.
Well, I'll upload this one later, so just pay attention or look out. If you think this one's better than the Irish entry must have been bad. Honestly, the extent of my knowledge of Eurovision is the fact that that's what made ABBA famous, and that you guys love it. And sometimes, hell, I just don't think there's a right country to be in, you know. And my laundry goes from the dryer to me to the washer. Oh boy. So yeah. And okay, yeah, okay. This here too. Good advice there. Might try that. And So we'll be done before they go on. So we're going to play about 10, 15 more minutes. So a couple more songs. I'm glad you think that was beautiful because that was. The irony of that one, though, is it's about war. It's about the lull between war. That's a part of a series of poems by that guy. He actually died in World War II. But that's the beauty of what I do here. I can bring this culture, this beauty to people in a different form, and they learn stuff, and I learn stuff. Yeah, you gotta support the home team. Just like, well, here it's especially with football, American football, not the rest of the world, or American football. American. It's the Hogs. All right. You got, no matter, because I'm an Archie, okay? And no matter what, I could care less about sports, but it's the Hogs. You got, it's in your blood, and that's what you guys are about your football / soccer teams or whatever. That's how we are here in our. It's cult. It's actually kind of a cult, And I can care less about sports most of the time, but I like it when the Hogs are doing good, and I don't bash them when they're not. So that's the difference between me and a lot of other Hogs fans. All right, let's do this one here. Let's get y'all dancing again, surf style.
If he could know my songs are all for him at silver dawn or in the evening glow, would he not smile and think it but a whim if he could know? Or would his heart rejoice and overflow as happy brooks that break their icy rim when April's horns along the hillsides blow? I may not speak till Eros' torch is dim. The god is bitter and will have it so. And yet tonight our fate would seem less grim if he could know. Or would his heart rejoice and overflow as happy brooks that break their icy rim when April's horns along the hillsides blow? I may not speak till Eros' torch is dim. The god is bitter and will have it so. And yet tonight our fate would seem less grim if he could know.
Yes. I'm glad y'all think so, because I think so too. And some of them are for relaxing and some are not. It's like this one here, what I want to play next. This one's for just for listening to. And like I said earlier, it's been too long of a morning and I've been up too much in it. So let's just play. It's right here. Ogden Nash, A Drink with Something in It. to continue the surf vibe, if I'm not mistaken.
There is something about a martini, a tingle remarkably pleasant, a yellow, a mellow martini. I wish I had one at present. There is something about a martini, ere the dining and dancing begin. And to tell you the truth, it is not the vermouth, I think that perhaps it's the gin. There is something about an old-fashioned that kindles a cardiac glow. It is soothing and soft and impassioned as a lyric by Swinburne or Poe. There is something about an old-fashioned when dusk has enveloped the sky, and it may be ice or the pineapple slice, but I strongly suspect it's the rye. There's something about a mint julep, it is nectar imbibed in a dream, as fresh as the bud of the tulip, as cool as the bed of the stream. There is something about a mint julep, a fragrance beloved by the lucky, and perhaps it's the tint of the frost and the mint, but I think it was born in Kentucky. Something they put in a highball that awakens the torpidest brain, that kindles a spark in the eyeball, gliding, singing through vein after vein. There is something they put in a highball which you'll notice one day if you wash, and it may be the soda, but judged by the odor, I rather believe it's the scotch. Then here's to the Rotten and Wassail, wherever good fellows are found, be its master instead of its vassal, and order the glasses around. For there's something they put in the wassail that prevents it from tasting like wicker. Since it's not tapioca or mustard or mocha, I'm forced to conclude it's the liquor.
All right, so Miriam is coming on, not Miriam, T is coming on with Bridget, right? So if one of y'all got the link, go ahead and put it in the chat. We'll do about 10 more minutes so we can all go over there. So let me play a couple more here to continue on the surf vibe. Let me find it. So that's the problem. I got to find some of these here, but. Here it is. Here it is. This one.
I have gone out a possessed witch, haunting the black air braver at night.
what they used to say on the old ABC sports commercials, the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. Yes, that is simply a wonderful tune. I'll probably upload that one too. But you might have to remind me to. Yes, I have not listened to her, but thank you for reminding me. All right, so my friends, since yes, here we are, the end of the show. We'll play one more, something to get you going for the day. But everybody, go over to after this. Go over to Bridget. She's having tea on, I guess. There, so room raid from me. But first, you got to listen to this one here. Something to keep the blood pumping. Yeah, I just got to get to the right folder. Yes, right folder here. Here it is. The Unbeliever, Elizabeth Bishop, Sammy Hagar style.
He sleeps on the top of a mast with his eyes fast closed. The sails fall away below him like the sheets of his bed, leaving out in the air of the night the sleeper's head. Asleep he was transported there, asleep he curled in a gilded ball on the mast top, or climbed inside a gilded bird, or blindly seated himself astride. I am founded on marble pillars, said a cloud I never moved. See the pillars there in the sea, secure in introspection. He peers at the watery pillars of his reflection. A gull had wings under his and remarked that the air was like marble. He said, up here I tower through the sky, for the marble wings on my tower top fly. But he sleeps on the top of his mast with his eyes closed tight. The gull inquired into his dream, which was, I must not fall. The spangled sea below wants me to fall. It is hard as diamonds, it wants to destroy us
All right, I will see you. I will see y'all over there. Thanks for sticking around to the end, my friends. Yes, I thought this show was going to be a snoozer today, but hey, I guess being in a mood kind of. But like the ticker says down there, have an awesome day, my friends. It says it. Have an awesome day. All that jazz, everybody. And last I looked, we were still at 444, so it's all relative. Like everything else in this life, it's all on how you look at it. You're not the only one. All right, I'll see y'all later, my friends. See y'all in the chats. TTFN. Bye.